Hello, welcome. I'm Elise, the yoga instructor. I hope you enjoy and benefit through this unique session. Let's get started. So when you're ready, we're going to meet on our mats and we can begin in tabletop asana. So you're going to want to have your knees directly below your hips, and we're going to keep our shoulders just in line with those wrists, placing them just under there. And you want to have the back flat in a horizontal line. So as we begin, we're going to inhale and we're going to lift that spine all the way up. So inhaling here, breathing in, bringing that neck down closer towards our stomach, allowing it to hang gently here. And exhale, we're going to bend that spine, curving it downwards. And we're going to lift the chin and head up, gazing towards the sky. So inhale, we're going to come up into our cat asana, arching that back up. And exhale, coming into our cat, just breathing here, gazing towards the sky, opening the shoulders, chest, and lifting the chin. Inhale all the way back up to cat. And exhale to cow. And again, you can do this for a few deep breaths together. And you can go at your own pace here, just breathing through the positions. One more time together. Let's inhale, coming all the way up into our cat, arching that spine up. And exhale, curving the spine down, gazing forward. Inhale, we're going to slowly shift back. And exhale, bringing the hips all the way down to our heels here. You can stretch your arms out in front, and we're going to come into our child's pose. So we can keep the knees together, or you can allow a slight bend here, just coming into a wide-legged child's forward fold, if that feels better for you. So I'm just going to slightly keep my knees apart and resting my glutes onto the heels. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, walking those hands all the way forward onto the mat. From here, you can go ahead and rest your forehead on the mat in front of you, taking the pressure off the neck and spine. Just breathing here, stretching those arms forward, moving just a little bit further with those fingertips as far as you can go. And exhale, relaxing here. Inhale, let's walk those hands just to the left side of our body. Exhale, bringing the forehead back down to the mat, feeling a nice deep stretch here. Again, just breathing here at your own pace into this position. On the next inhale, gazing towards those hands and walking them back to the center and walking them all the way over to the right side of our body as we exhale, dropping the forehead back down to our mat here. This time feeling a stretch along the left shoulder. Breathing here at your own pace. And when you're ready, inhale, gazing to those fingertips, walk them back to center, and exhale, forehead back down into our original child's pose. Breathing here, one long deep breath together. Inhale, trying to reach a little bit further, and exhale, sinking into the mat. Inhale, let's take the left arm and we're gonna bring it all the way up, reaching towards the sky, keeping your gaze at that hand. And exhale, we're gonna thread the needle, just bringing this arm across into the other side of our body. Exhale, we're gonna sink back down into the mat, just stretching that arm across our body. Breathing here. And on your next inhale, we're going to bring it all the way back up, gazing towards that hand. Exhale to release. Inhale, let's take that right arm this time, bringing it all the way up, gazing towards the sky. Exhale, threading that hand all the way across and dropping that forehead back down. Just sinking into this asana on our mat. Breathing here. And on your next inhale, let's bring it all the way back up. And exhale, releasing that right arm back down onto the mat. Inhale, we're going to come back up into that tabletop position that we began in. So from here, we're just going to bring those legs back and drop the body forward. So we're going to first come into our Cobra. So in Cobra, we're going to want to keep those elbows tucked into the body. So rotating them in close and putting that hand with the fingers spread apart just below your shoulder. So with both hands, let's sink that chest down into the mat. We're going to put them below our shoulders and then tuck those elbows into our body. Close to the torso, and together we're going to inhale, pressing up. You want to just leave your legs rested on the mat. You want to keep a slight bend in those elbows. Inhaling, gazing all the way up, lifting the chest, drawing the shoulders back, keeping the chin up, gazing towards the sky. You want to make sure not to be engaging our glutes here, just letting them rest. Breathing in here, and exhale, sinking back. This time we're not going to drop those hips and we're going to come into our puppy pose. Simply walking these hands out in front of us. We're going to drop our chest and chin onto the mat. Just breathing here. Inhale, gazing to those fingertips. And exhale, shifting forward. Let's bring those hands back here. Inhale, keeping the elbows tucked. We're coming into our Cobra. Exhale here. Inhale, let's tuck those toes onto the mat beneath us. And inhale, pushing up, you can straighten those arms a little bit more, putting the weight evenly distributed between our palms and the tips of our toes. Inhaling here, we're gonna exhale, pushing our hips all the way back, meeting in a downward facing dog. So to begin, you can always bend your knees here and you're gonna get the same benefits. So just make sure that you're in a comfortable space. So you can go ahead and walk those knees out. Just allowing yourself to get comfortable stretching here, and don't overexert your body. So just pedaling those feet, continuing to breathe and connecting to the breath. Inhale, pushing those hips back. We're gonna imagine a string on the top of our hips. So right here by our backbone, you can envision a small string here, just simply lifting you up and back. So inhale, pushing that back just a little bit more, and exhale, making sure to drop the neck and head and relaxing here to avoid any injuries. Make sure to be evenly distributing the weight between the palms of our hands and the heels of our feet. So just pushing back here, get into a comfortable space. Inhale, lifting that left leg. And exhale, we're gonna bring it in between our palms here. stepping back. Inhale, let's come up to our lunge. And exhale, dropping back down to our mat. Inhale, we're gonna bring that foot all the way back to our downward facing dog. And exhale to release. One more time, let's take that right leg this time, coming up into a three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, dropping it between the palms of our hands. Inhale, lifting up into our lunge. And exhale, sinking back down into the lunge. And bringing that leg back into a three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale to release on the mat. From here, you can simply drop your knees. And we're gonna push back, relaxing back into that child's pose. Just breathing here, we're gonna rest our forehead on the mat. And when you're ready, we can meet at the center of our mat. Thank you so much for joining me today and for coming home to yourself, reconnecting to your mind, body, and spirit here on this mat together. I hope that this was a lovely, warm introduction into a beginner's yoga class, and you were able to learn more about the asanas and how to come into them in a safe way. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you here again soon. Namaste, Elias.